Have you ever wondered, if ever I increase the rent by this much, how much more is my building worth? In today's video, I'm going to give you a quick and dirty way to calculate how much more your building is worth by every single dollar that you increase the rent by. If you're new to my channel, and Mel and I, we're full-time real estate investors. We've now purchased over 240 units in 5 different countries: Canada, the US, Mexico, Dominican Republic, and Costa Rica. And we know creative financing and income properties like no one else. Now let's dive in. People are constantly asking me, Dave, if I increase my rents by this much, how much can I actually increase the value of my building? But first off, we need to backtrack. And what I mean by this is we need to calculate the net operating income. Okay, so NOI. And this literally equates to all of your income, right? So here's your income property, your rents obviously, minus all of your expenses, okay? And then what's left over is that NOI, the net operating income. Okay, so now that you understand the NOI, this is going to be the basis that everything is calculated around. And let's kind of go through it. So the income, obviously rent, right? The rent is the rent. If you increase that, you increase the income. Your expenses is going to be your utilities, like your hard fixed costs, right? Things that no matter whether you have it or someone else, the costs are there. So mortgages are typically not included because this person here could buy it completely cash, right? And this person here could have a huge mortgage on it. So the NOI is strictly the income minus the expenses, not including any debt such as mortgage. So as mentioned, typically the only thing that you can increase is the actual income, which is the rent. So let's do a little picture here. Let's draw a little house. I did not get very good grades in art class in school. And let's say it is a duplex. So there's 2 units, and let's say we're making up numbers here. Let's say there's 2 beds and 2 beds. Now let's say the rents for each of these units is $1,000 a month, okay? $1,000. And you're looking at increasing them to $1,200 a month, right? Times 2, which equates to $2,400 a month. Previously, with your $1,000 a month, you were getting $2,000, right? $1,000 times 2, we can all agree is $2,000. But now that you're looking at increasing it to the $1,200, your new monthly income, right? Income is going to be $2,400 as opposed to $2,000. So that is a monthly difference of $400, right? So why does this matter? You're saying, Dave, okay, we've done some math. You've explained to me. I've increased it by $400. What is my building worth now, right? So let's go to the calculation section over here. So now you've got the $400 a month, right? Which was what we came up with. And you're gonna wanna do that times 12 months. So 400 times 12, 400 times 12, $4,800 annually, okay? So this is gonna be your new annual, right? That is what you're increasing it annually, $4,800. Now, what do you do with that? Well, you take that $4,800. Now you are going to divide this by the cap rate in your area, right? The capitalization rate in your area. Okay, and I have other videos on cap rate, but what we're gonna do is, let's say, and I'll do different scenarios. So let's say you're in a, let's make it up. Let's do 4 different scenarios. So let's say you're in a 10% cap rate area. Okay, so $4,800 divided by 10% cap rate equals, you just increased it by $48,000, right? Pretty simple math. So $4,800 annual increase divided by a 10% cap rate in that market gives you a higher value of $48,000. So whatever this property was worth, if you get the rents up by $400 a month, this place is now worth $48K more in that 10% cap rate. Let's do the same scenario here with a 8% cap rate. Okay, so $4,800 divided by 0.08 equals 60K. Let's do it 6%. $4,800 divided by 0.06 equals 80K. If you're in a 4% cap rate market, okay, your $4,800 annual increase divided by 0.04 is going to equate to $120K. So depending on the cap rates, you can see that this drastically changes, right? So isn't that pretty cool? So in this 4% cap rate market, your $400 literally a month equates to $120,000 more in the value of this property, right? This is the powerful thing that people don't look at. So whenever you're thinking, should I increase the rents, right? Should I go all the way up to market rents? I'm not saying be gouging people, but what I'm saying is every single dollar that you increase or don't increase has a direct correlation with the new appreciation or the new appreciated value of your property, right? So this is the way that if you're on the fly and you want to calculate, hey, if I can get the rents up by this much on this property, well, now you know the formula. Take out your phone, right? And say, hey, I can increase the rent by X amount, right? Which is X amount annually over here, and then divide it by the capitalization rate or the cap rate in that market, and you have a new higher value. So if you like these types of videos, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to get notified. So whenever I release another one like this, you'll know. And if you're wondering, how do I calculate the cap rate in a certain market? Check out this video. I'm Dave. I'll see you in the next video. In the meantime, go appreciate some buildings.